Welcome to NFL Imperialism in Madden 24. Here is a map of all the teams in the NFL. First, we're going to spin a wheel to randomly determine a team. Then we'll spin an arrow to decide which way the team will attack. If the arrow points to another team, the teams must face off in a winner-takes-all game where the winner takes the land and steals a player from the other team. All that being said, let's get right into it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's spin the wheel. Our first team is going to be the Chicago Bears. Which way will the Bears be attacking? Looks like we're going to go straight north. All right, the Chicago Bears are going to take on the Green Bay Packers.
All right, we're underway in Green Bay. After one, no one has scored. We did get a score from the Green Bay Packers who strike first. The Bears come back. Let's see if anyone runs away within the third. The Packers are going to score, but the Bears are threatening. Here come the Packers the other way, but here come the Bears for the game-winning drive at the end. They're going to get it, but the Packers the other way. The Packers, and they turn it over, but now back to the Packers. They punt it, and we're going to overtime. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Are we going to tie? What happens in the event of a tie? I didn't plan for any ties. And the Green Bay Packers kick the field goal at the end to win it. Wow. What an exciting first game. I believe that the player the Packers will benefit most from is Tremaine Edmonds, who is the highest overall Bear, so that's who the Packers are getting from the Bears.
And now we have to take Illinois. We got to turn it green. So let's do a color overlay. Tough break for the old Chicago Bears. And we're going to combine the border too. All right, it's time to spin the wheel again. Let's see who we got this time. And it's the Washington Redskins. Sorry, the Commanders. Which way will the Commanders be attacking? Northeast. That's going to put them up against the Baltimore Ravens.
All right, let's see who's got what it takes to win this one. The Ravens take an early lead. The Commanders tie it. The Ravens up by 7 now up by 14. The Washington Commanders answer, and they answer again. They're within 4, but the Ravens with a dagger. Will it do it? No, it won't. The Commanders surge back, and they've got it, and they kick the game-winning extra point with no time left. The Commanders have pulled off the upset. Oh my goodness. Do you believe it? I think it's pretty obvious who the pick is here. Obviously, Lamar Jackson's a Washington Commander now.
All right, well, this should do the trick. Let's just do this, and there you go. That's close enough. Okay, I had to switch to a new wheel because the other one wouldn't let me eliminate teams, which is kind of imperative. Now we're going to get the Atlanta Falcons. Which way will the Falcons be going? They'll be going southeast, which is not really a thing, so we're just going to have to play Jacksonville.
Who will win the Battle of the Southeast? The Falcons take an early lead. The Jaguars answer, but the Falcons answer back quicker, and they kick another field goal. Jacksonville within 3, now down by 10, now back within 3. And now the Falcons take a 10-point lead, but it's back to a 3-point lead. The Jaguars are going to take a push, and now the Falcons are going to make a push, and they don't get into the end zone, and the Jaguars are going to win it just barely. Maybe not a flashy pick, but Chris Lindstrom is an easy pick for the Falcons.
And let's spin the wheel again. Let's see what team will be attacking next. It's going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Which way will the Steelers be going? Southeast. They're going to be taking on... I think they're taking on Washington. Think so. If we're going from the logo, they're taking on Washington.
All right, Lamar Jackson's first game as a Commander is ironically against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Doesn't look like he's doing much so far. He does lead for 3. They are down by 4 at half now. They're down by 11. They're falling apart. Here they come. They're coming back. But the Steelers are playing sturdy defense. And then Washington makes one last push. They tie it. We're in overtime, folks. And Washington wins it in overtime. What a comeback for Lamar Jackson. The Commanders are definitely going to pick up TJ Watt here. That's an easy pick.
Pennsylvania's getting taken over by the Washington Commanders. They could be a threat now with Lamar and TJ. All right, let's spin our wheel. Let's see who we got this time. It'll be the Indianapolis Colts. And which way are the Colts going? They're going northeast. Oh, they're taking on the Detroit Lions.
All right, Indy and Detroit, let's see what we got. Detroit's going to take an early lead. The Colts are going to come back. Richardson's going to punch it in. Here comes Goff the other way. Richardson gets another one. He answers. Lions are up by 7. We're approaching half. They're going to take a 10-point lead. And now the Colts must have missed a field goal, but they grabbed it, and they grabbed the game. That was a quick fourth quarter. They ran that clock. I believe we're going to steal Amon-Ra on behalf of the Colts here.
We're going to go ahead and take Michigan away from the Lions and give it to the Indianapolis Colts. There you go. Here's how our map's looking so far. Still looks pretty normal. Our next spin of the wheel is going to land us on the Green Bay Packers again. Which way will the Packers be going? They'll be going northwest. They're taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Let's see if Lizzo's boys can beat the Green Bay Packers now with, I don't even remember who I put on their team. Oh, Tremaine Edmonds. Let's see if Tremaine can make a difference. Doesn't look like anyone's making a difference in this game. It's 3-3. Now 10-3. There we go. The Vikings are just punishing the Packers now. Jeez, that was a runaway. This one's a pretty easy choice for the Vikings. They're taking Jair Alexander.
Unfortunately for the Green Bay fans, it is time to get colored upon by the Minnesota Vikings. Wow, look at that chunk.
Who is going to be the Ohio champion? It was the Bengals in our last Imperialism, but it looks like the Browns are getting an early lead. Are they going to continue? No, we're going to stall a little bit. Bengals tie it up. Browns take the 7-point lead, though, into the fourth, and now the Bengals get it. The Bengals are going to drive, and they're going to win it. Well, unfortunate for the Browns. Obviously, we're taking Mr. Assault himself, Myles Garrett.
And the state of Ohio is going to be orange for the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's color it a little bit. There you go. Hey, let's spin our wheel. Who's the next attacking team? It's gonna be the 49ers. And which direction are the 49ers going to go? South, which is gonna be the good old Los Angeles Rams. Yay.
All right, the first battle of California is going to start tied at the end of the first. The Niners are going to score early in the second, though. They're going to score again in the second. Will they score a third time? They won't, but the Rams will. It is a 7-point lead, and now it's a tie game. The Niners are going to kick a field goal, take a 3-point lead. The Rams are going to score a touchdown. Could the Rams pull off the upset? They're up by 7. This game could be going into overtime. It is going into overtime. And the Niners are going to come out on top just barely. I'm going to go ahead and send over Aaron Donald so that him and Bosa can combine to form a very scary line.
Unfortunately for the Rams, that is the end of their run on Imperialism. It didn't last very long. It, in fact, did not last at all. Okay, anyway. Time to spin the wheel. Let's see which team is attacking next. All right, looks like it's going to be the Chiefs. And the Chiefs will be going northeast. They're going to be taking on the Vikings for all the land.
All right, let's see if the Vikings can pull off the upset and take all the land and take Patrick Mahomes with them. It would not appear so. Looks like the Chiefs are going to make light work of the Vikings. Oh, but the Vikings are fighting back. No, they're not really. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Minnesota, nice having you in the Imperial episode. And the Chiefs are going to win it. Well, we could give the Chiefs Jair Alexander. This is pretty easy. We're giving them Justin Jefferson instead, giving Patrick Mahomes his weapon.
They could just have Iowa for the price of Minnesota here. They're getting a buy one, get one free sort of deal. All right, there you go. The Chiefs now have the biggest land mass. Let's go ahead and see where our wheel is going to take us. It's going to take us to Philadelphia. And which way are we going with Philadelphia? We're going north. That's probably going to pit us against the Buffalo Bills. Big matchup here.
All right, big Eagles versus Bills matchup. This might decide who becomes the powerhouse of the Northeast. The Bills are going to take an early lead, and they're going to get a response, not a very big one. They're going to have a response of their own, and the Bills are going to run away with it. Jeez, Philly did not put up a fight. We're going to go ahead and drop Lane Johnson to the Buffalo Bills here.
All right, everyone, say goodbye to the Philadelphia Eagles. Nice having you guys, but go ahead and catch me noonga. Bye. Around and around and around it goes. Where it stops, no one knows. Looks like we're getting the Commanders again. Which way shall the Commanders go? Southwest. That's gonna put them. Oh, this one's Washington. We're just gonna give them these two states and call it a day. You know what? They can have all of them, actually. We're just gonna speed this up a little bit here. Don't wanna have non-play roles. That's boring. So Washington, you could just have all of them. So let's see if we can get an attack in here. Oh, we almost got the Commanders again. That would have been hard. All right, we got the Dolphins. Which way the Dolphins are gonna go? The Dolphins are gonna go pretty much the only way they can, and they're gonna go play the Buccaneers.
All right, the Battle of Florida is commencing. Who will be in charge of Florida, not including the Falcons now? I can't imagine the Buccaneers are going to win this game, but stranger things have happened, even in this episode. So, we're off to a blazing start here. The Dolphins are actually losing, which is crazy. And now they're winning. I officially jinxed it, and yep, the Dolphins won. Well, the Dolphins don't exactly need Wirfs, so we're going to go with Vita Vea. That might be an interesting pick, but let's see.
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's... I also just realized I had the Falcons cleared here when it was supposed to be the Jaguars, so I just fixed that. Okay, now let's go ahead and spin our wheel. Let's see, we're landed on the Colts. Which way are the Colts going to be going? They only really have one way to go, so... What do you know? They're playing the... I'm going to have them play the Bengals, because I think that technically this is where their territory is, so going this way would be the Bengals.
All right, let's see which of these newly acquired players is more important for the Bengals / Colts. I'm pretty sure Amon-Ra and Myles Garrett were the picks. And now that my useless commentary is not doing anything and the game's almost over, and the Bengals are going to lose. So that was definitely something. I don't know, our boy Anthony Richardson's been cooking, but I think the best overall difference is with Joe Burrow becoming a Colt.
All right, unfortunately, Ohio now belongs to the Indianapolis Colts. Look away, Ohio boys. I'm going to color in a little bit just to make it look prettier. There we go. I kind of messed up the Colts logo, but that's okay. We are down to 20 teams left. Let's see who will attack next. It's gonna be the Los Angeles Chargers. And the Chargers will be heading northwest, which will put them against the 49ers to crown California.
All right, let's see who's going to take over California. Will it be Aaron Donald's 49ers or will it be the Chargers? The Niners are off to an early lead, but the Chargers respond, but the 49ers respond back. And they are up by 14 at half. Now they're only up by 7. Now only 4 in the fourth quarter. The Chargers are going to drive and they're going to punch it in to take the lead. The Niners are going to respond. Looks like we got a field goal at the very end and the Chargers are going to take it. I think it's only right to keep Aaron Donald moving throughout California.
All right, let's get California into the Chargers blue. What a sight to behold. The Chargers are on top. Will they take the West? Let's find out. The wheel's getting smaller. Let's see who will attack this turn. It's gonna be the Broncos, just barely. Which way are the Broncos going? Of course, they're going east, which is gonna they could just have like all of those states. All right, I think I gave them a decent chunk of states. Let's get some action up in here. We want teams to play each other. Looks like we're getting the Raiders, which could be the only other chunk of land that still exists. Depending on which way this arrow is going to land, and of course it goes straight to Utah. Alright, the Raiders get the rest of these. Come on, what are the odds of that? Okay, this time someone's got to attack, right? Okay, the Chargers. The Chargers got to play somebody. I think they only have 2 options. Basically, are they playing the Raiders or are they playing the Seahawks? Okay, we're redo. We're respinning. That's the ocean. That's still the ocean. Try again. Oh my gosh, they're playing the Cardinals. I'll allow that. That's valid.
Yeah, if I'm being 100% honest, I'm not even sure who the Cardinals have for the taking. So, this should be easy for the Chargers to win. But who are they going to get is the real question. Although if the Cardinals win this game, that'd be really awkward. It looks like they got it in the bag. Unless the Chargers score right at the end, and they do. Can the Cardinals send it back? They can! The Cardinals pull off the upset. Are you kidding me? Wow. I mean, I think we got to do it, right? We absolutely have to.
You know what? And just for the upset, they can have New Mexico, too. I'm inspired by their story. I'm really just so inspired by them. Hey, our map's pretty full, except for these states down here that no one cares about. Wow, I'm sorry, people from New Jersey, Delaware, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Vermont. And now that I've just pissed off 8% of the United States, Next team is the Colts. Welcome back, Joe Burrow's Colts. Let's see who Joe Burrow's gonna face in his debut. They're going straight southwest. They're gonna take on the Colts. This is the battle of Mahomes and Burrow.
I mean, you'd think it's the Pro Bowl. We got Justin Jefferson here, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow. Who's going to take it? Who's going to come out on top? I think the Chiefs are the team to beat. Although the Colts are having a streak. The Colts just think they got to upset everybody. I'm kind of for it. I'm kind of rocking with the underdog Colts story. Oh, the Chiefs are driving to put an end to it, and they do. But the Colts answer, are you kidding me right now? The Colts with a huge upset. All right, we got to send Justin Jefferson over, right? I mean, Amon-Ra, Burrow, and Jefferson, that's crazy.
Let's see what we got. The Jacksonville Jaguars. Which way will the Jaguars be going? They're going back into Florida. They're taking on Miami for that last piece of Florida.
Let's see who's going to take the Battle of Florida. Jacksonville's off to an early lead. They got 7 on Miami. Now they're going to get 14 on Miami going into half. And here they come again. They're up by 21. This is a blowout for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Miami's going to try to score, but it is too little too late. Nice having you, Miami. Pretty easy pick. Tyreek Hill's on his way to Jacksonville.
Jacksonville is getting its revenge on me for accidentally drawing them out. Why won't it let me do white? Please help. I just want to get rid of the... Yeah, that's close enough. All right, this is it. This is the top half of the NFL. Let's see who's going to be the first to go. Well, here are the Texans for the first time, although this guy spelled Texans wrong. Which way will we be going with the Texans? North, and that'll be the Dallas Cowboys. We're getting the Battle of Texas.
All right, I think Dallas is clearly the favorite here to win the Battle of Texas, but you know, you never know. I said that about the last 3 games, and they've all been upsets. So maybe the Texans are due to win. I don't know what to tell you. Doesn't seem that way, but oh, here they come, coming back the other way. Dallas, if they hold to a field goal, they didn't. And they came back anyway. Are they getting the ball back? No, they're not. And the Cowboys win it. The Texans literally only have Laramie Tunsil to take from, so the Cowboys, if they don't want to replace him with Tyron Smith, they can put him somewhere else.
And of course, it was nice having you, Texas. But unfortunately, winners train and losers complain. I used to have a t-shirt that said that when I was like 6 years old. Please tell me anyone else had that shirt. Down to our final 15. Let's see who's going out here. It's gonna be the Patriots for the first time. And which way will the Patriots be going? They're gonna be going southeast into the ocean. Do you guys want to try again, maybe? No, you want to go right back into the ocean. Let's try again. Into the ocean. You want to try again? Okay, one more try. That's Canada. You guys are almost there. Oh, wow. They want to go west. And they still got Vermont. They're playing the Giants, and they're going to like it.
What a shocking matchup. Who saw this one coming? Patriots are taking an early lead. The Giants are not going to respond. The Patriots are, though. But then the Giants do respond. Patriots up by 10 at half. Now up by 7. And this game's stalling a little bit. No one's really scoring. And now the Patriots score 2. And the Giants... Game-winning drive! Did they score a 70-yard touchdown at the end to win it there? That was crazy. All right, we're giving the Giants our boy, Big Matthew Judon.
And now for your ambition, you guys get Vermont, too. Just because I decided so, and there you go. There's Vermont. All right, the next victim is going to be the Seattle Seahawks for the first time today. And an arrow's going to go, obviously, the only direction it can. And they're going to take on the Raiders.
All right, here we are in beautiful Allegiant Stadium where the Raiders are going to take a commanding lead. Seahawks are going to get one back, though. And looks like we're going into half. Raiders up by 7. Now Raiders up by 14. Now Raiders up by 21. Oh my goodness, the Raiders are running with it, and they're gonna take it. Bobby Wagner is the highest overall, and that is a position of need for the Raiders, so let's do that.
You know, I remember the Seahawks doing pretty well in our last one, so it's just a little unfortunate, but, you know, it's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Hey, there you go. Our map's looking pretty filled out. Let's see who the next to attack is gonna be. It's gonna be back to the Raiders. Which way are the Raiders going? They're going to go north. They can't really go north, so we'll have them play the Broncos, because that, if you go, like, from here, is basically north. It's the Broncos.
I kind of got a feeling about the Raiders in this one. But now that I said that, the Broncos are definitely going to win. So, congrats to the Broncos. Maybe I'll just ship Bobby Wagner straight to Denver, and we'll call it a day. And the Broncos got an 11-point lead. Ooh, the Raiders surging back. This is their chance, and they fumbled it. Ah, well, tough break. Nice having you guys. Okay, I was just kidding. Obviously, Devontae Adams is going to be a Bronco here.
Big chunk of land for the good old Denver Broncos here, although I must have missed a whole piece of the puzzle. Let's clean up our border and this random eye patch that's sticking out. And the Broncos have a lot of the United States here. We're down to 12. 20 teams are gone. Who will be next? The Saints getting their first action. Which way are they going? They're going west. They're facing the Cowboys. Let's do it.
All right, let's see who's going to win this matchup. I'm going to predict the Cowboys, and my predictions have been awful today, so let's go ahead and lock in the Saints here. Although the Cowboys have a 10-point lead at half, can they hold on to it? They made a goal line stand, it appears, but they let him drive right back down the field, and they do score a touchdown, and they're gonna run out the clock. The Cowboys win it. Let's give the Cowboys the honey badger here. Let's see what they could do with him.
The Cowboys get to fill in this little tiny... Actually, you know what? This land's ginormous. I would actually say this is more than enough land. I don't even know why I started to say that this is a little bit. Like, this is definitely... I mean, anything more is just too much, honestly. It's kind of sad how many teams are left. Like, this board just looks like it has nobody on it. Are the Giants? No, it's going to be the Jaguars. Which way are the Jaguars going to go? They're going to go northeast. They're going to take on the Carolina Panthers, making their first appearance.
All right, let's see if Tyreek Hill can do something in his Jaguars debut. Like, get them a win, maybe. They missed an extra point, and he didn't catch that one, so not much is the answer. Will the Jaguars get a win, though? Oh, they actually go down in the fourth quarter for the first time today. They kick a field goal, though. The Panthers respond. The Panthers are going to win. Do you believe it? And obviously, our boy Tyreek Hill's getting shipped to Carolina.
In their debut game are going to get a lot of land here. Not really doing much, so, you know, I guess that's just the way Imperialism goes sometimes. We are down to our final 10 contestants. Who will be up? It'll be the Carolina Panthers. Which way will the Panthers attack? They're going back southwest. I think we're going to call that the Cowboys. We're getting the Cowboys and Panthers.
All right, let's see who is going to take over almost all of South/Southeast America. The Cowboys are taking a 7-point lead, now tied at half. The Panthers are going to respond. They're going to put up 7. The Cowboys put up 7 of their own. The Panthers put up 7 of their own. And they're going to make a stop. And the Panthers are going to win the ball game. Oh, my goodness. We're going to send the Panthers a member of the 99 Club. There you go.
Texas now belongs to Carolina. Not a good look. I bet the Texas citizens are not very thrilled right now, but you know, what can you do about it? I also filled in some of the boring states over here in case you guys are wondering why everything's filled out. We got the final 9. Let's see who's up to attack next. It's going to be the Tennessee Titans. Which way will the Titans be going? They're going northeast, which means the last remaining team. Oh no, the Jets haven't played either. But the Titans are going to take on the Commanders.
All right, Washington and Tennessee making their debut. They made it all the way to final 9 without playing a single game, and they're out to an early lead, a bigger lead, 17-0, 24-0. The Titans are not messing around. They came to play. They are showing they belong in the final 9, 34-0. Oh my goodness, Tennessee just whooped them. The Commanders are going to lose their new asset, TJ Watt.
Well, welcome to the video, Tennessee Titans. It took you guys long enough, but you made your presence felt in that game. We are down to the Elite 8, and we are gonna start with the Buffalo Bills. Which way will the Bills be going? South. That means they're going to take on the new Tennessee Titans.
I'm going to stop making predictions because they haven't at all gone well for me this video. But the Titans take an early lead. The Bills are now just going to smoke them because that's just how the teams of the cover athletes do in these games. The CTE's kicking in, guys. It's been a long time. Yeah, the Bills didn't make this game close. That was rude. We're going to go ahead and send the Bills Derrick Henry here. I like that pick.
Well, Tennessee, it's been real and it's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun. You guys were kind of entertaining for a bit, but, you know, just a quick flash in the pan, that's all. Down to 7. Who's it gonna be? The Arizona Cardinals. Which way are the Cardinals going? They're going east. I'm not sure they had any other option. Well, if we're going down east, they're taking on the Panthers already. And this is literally for the entire south of the United States.
All right, Panthers and Cardinals, the battle of the future first overall pick and the last year first overall pick. But the Cardinals are off to an early lead. The Panthers are going to answer. The Cardinals are going to answer back. And the Cardinals are going to take a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter. But here come the Panthers storming back. Cardinals got one last drive. The Panthers got one last drive. I didn't even see if they got it. They did it. The Cardinals win it. Might as well keep passing along Tyreek Hill, huh?
All right, time to watch as we take away the southern United States from the Carolina Panthers, and the team of the South becomes the Arizona Cardinals. Now there's just 6 teams remaining. Some interesting storylines here. We do want to see Burrow's Colts succeed, although I'm loving the Cardinals' future first overall picks actually becoming the winners of Imperialism, and I'm also interested to see how far the Jets could go without playing a single football game. I'm not even gonna lie, as long as the wheel doesn't land on the Jets, they're never playing a football game. Oh my gosh, this could be it. Wow, the Colts just barely. Which way are the Colts gonna go? Oh, they're going west. The long-anticipated Colts and Broncos matchup.
I think I'm inclined to cheer for the Colts here just because of the Burrow-Jefferson. And wow, they're just making light work of the Broncos. And they're going to add Devontae Adams, too. What a lineup the Colts are going to have. They're the team to beat. Wow. This was just a blowout. You know, as fun as it would have been to throw Devontae Adams on this team, I think we got to think smart for the Colts and give them a defensive player.
As the Colts take over half of the United States. That literally is just land that the Colts, that the Broncos happen to have. And there you have it. Should we color that in? We shall. We're down to 5 teams. All right, a 20% chance the miracle run comes to an end for the Jets, but it's not going to be yet. Although if we land on Giants, there's a chance Cardinals. Oh, wow, the Jets lucked out. Can you believe this run that we're witnessing? This is literally the most exciting thing that's happening. Cardinals and Bills. Let's see if the Cardinals can pull off the huge upset.
Can Aaron Donald and Tyreek Hill lead the upset for the Cardinals? It looks like they can, although Derrick Henry looks unstoppable for the Bills. And yeah, the Bills are definitely going to run away with this one. That's unfortunate. That was really sad. I was having a good time watching the Cardinals win. Wow, the Bills are just making a statement here. You know, I honestly didn't know whether to give them Aaron Donald or Tyreek Hill, but I got excited about the thought of an Aaron Donald and Von Miller defensive duo for the Bills.
There's nothing I fear, and I know my heart will go. Final Four? You know what I just noticed? All the New York teams are in the Final Four, and we're getting the Colts too, which means the Jets are going to continue their run. Oh my gosh, which way are the Colts going? I only think they can get the Bills, so let's just pretend this arrow is going to land east. Ready? Wow, what do you know? The Bills.
All right, this is basically the Super Bowl, right? Like, this is Burrow and the Colts against the front 7 of Aaron Donald and Von Miller. And yeah, Buffalo's running away with this. That's just really sad. I really wanted the Colts to win, but, you know, the cover athlete curse is too much. Okay, I guess the Bills get Justin Jefferson.
And let's all take a moment of silence here for the loss of America's team. I will remember you. How is this the state of our map right now? It's literally the 3 New York teams that survived until the end. You cannot write this, bro. And of course, the final 3 that everyone suspected. And the Jets are gonna escape again. If the Giants point anywhere but down, the Jets survive until the championship game. Well, okay, well, we're not gonna count that. It has to be left or down. We're looking for left or down. Oh my gosh. That's... I guess going off that arrow, it's the Bills. I don't... Okay. Right here. Oh, it's Bills for sure. Are you kidding me?
Listen, I need one of you nerds in the comments to tell me the odds of the Jets not getting picked the entire video, because that's crazy. Anyway, our semifinal game is off underway. The Bills are up by 3. The Giants are going to take a lead by 4. Bills come back for 3, but the Giants go right down the field. They're going to be up by 1. Here come the Bills streaking at the end, and they don't score. Are you kidding me? The Giants upset the Bills. Wow, you cannot write a better ending than this. I can't believe this team lost. I'm kind of inclined to give them Josh Allen just to keep it exciting, because I think that's going to be the Giants' weakest point as their quarterback. Let's do it. Let's send Josh Allen to the Giants. Shall we look at the championship rosters here? We got Josh Allen and Matthew Judon. And for the Jets, we have the Jets.
America is going to look like leading up to the championship game here. The Giants literally played 2 games, and the Jets played 0. You know, I guess that's all fair game, because that's just how imperialism goes sometimes. You know, winner takes all. Wow. All right, and if the Jets win, they have this little tiny land, and they get all of America.
Who will win imperialism? Will it be the Giants, or will it be the Jets? Oh, the Giants are smoking them. Oh, the Jets making a comeback, though? Here they come. Giants taking a 2-touchdown lead. They're going to take a 17-point lead at half, now 20. Now they're up by 14, now 17. The Jets are just not going to have what it takes to beat the Giants. The Giants are the imperialism champions. Can you believe it?
It is official. The New York Football Giants have won NFL Imperialism Madden 24. And there you have it. The Imperialism champions. Make sure you guys subscribe for more Madden and football content. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Welcome to NFL Imperialism, but with a twist. First, we will spin a wheel to determine an NFL team. Then we will spin an arrow to decide which way the team will be attacking. In this version of NFL Imperialism, the loser will advance. They will then have a chance to expel a player from their team in hopes of being the last team standing.
Alright, let's see what team is gonna go first in our reverse imperialism, and it's gonna be the Denver Broncos. Which way will the Broncos be going? They're going west. Okay, well, that was a boring start to the video. That should do the trick. All right, here we go. Let's try that again. This time we're gonna get the Green Bay Packers, and the Packers are gonna be going south. They're taking on the Bears.
Okay, remember, you want to lose, so scoring points is a bad thing. So now the Bears are off to a really good start, you know, a 10-0 deficit, that's what they want. 17-0, this is perfect. The Bears are gonna be the heavy favorites in this imperialism. It's like, you know, all this time people get to root for the good players and the good teams, but now you gotta root for teams like the Bears, you know? They're big favorites in this one. So the Bears get to release their best player, which is gonna be DJ Moore. There you go.
Big win for the Bears. They're taking over Wisconsin. Look at that. Reverse imperialism is already off to a great start. And we're spinning the wheel. Let's see what team is next on our board. It's gonna be the Bengals, just barely. And which way are the Bengals going? Oh, they're going north. They're taking on the Cleveland Browns.
All right, here we go. Game number 2. It's the Battle of Ohio. The Bengals are off to a great start. They have a 2-possession deficit. Oh, now they're bringing it back. Browns are hoping to make a comeback here. But, oh, they're going to pull ahead. The Bengals are gonna win it. I mean, lose it. I mean, win it. Go Bengals are moving on. This is a big one. The Cincinnati Bengals get to release Joe Burrow.
So the Bengals are moving on. They're taking over all of Ohio because they lost and they got rid of Joe Burrow. So there you have it. All right, let's spin the wheel to see who is going to be the third team. It's going to be the New York Giants. Which way will the Giants be going? They're going to go southeast. They're taking on the Jets. This is a battle of behemoths right now. These might be the 2 favorites in this imperialism, and they're playing each other already.
All right, let's see who's going to step it up in the Battle of New York. The Giants and Jets are already tied. The Jets are going to take a lead. A reverse lead? Oh, the Jets are going to run away with it. Oh, no. The Jets are going off now. Wow. Look at the New York Jets go! The Jets are losing the best defensive player in the NFL right now, my boy, Big Quinn Williams.
And there you have it. The Jets are taking the east half of New York. All right, let's spin the wheel again. This time we're going to land on the Bengals again? We are. And which way are the Bengals going to be attacking this time? Well, they can't really go north, huh? They're playing the Lions. Wow.
All right, the Bengals do already have one win. I still haven't decided what we're referring to them as. But here we have a tie game. Looks like it's going to be tied going into half. Just kidding. Oh, it is. Wow, double just kidding. And the Lions are going to take a deficit, a lead. The Lions are going to run away with it. Looks like the Bengals are going to come away with win number 2. The Bengals, who already lost Joe Burrow, are now losing Jamar Chase, too. They could be a favorite in this one.
Look at the Bengals already expanding into Michigan, too. The Bengals could be a team to beat, or a team to lose to? All right, let's spin our wheel. Let's see who the next team is gonna be. It's gonna be the Patriots. Which way will the Patriots be going? South. That's gonna pit them against the New York Jets. Right there, south, and then the winner gets the whole corner.
All right, the Jets haven't beat the Patriots since 2015, so you would think they're the favorites to lose, which would make them the unfavorites. They're off to a good start. They're off to a really good start, down 21 at half, down 18 at half, really. Oh, they are making a comeback that is not in their best interest. Oh no, the Jets might blow it. Are you kidding me? This is so Jets. Oh, wow. The Jets just barely edge them out. Don't edge them out. I haven't decided what my verbiage is this episode. It's too confusing, but wow. All right, the Jets are now going to lose their other best defensive player, good old Sauce Gardner. This team is looking bleak, especially considering Rodgers isn't even playing.
The Jets were too much to handle, too little to handle for the Patriots? I don't know. Haven't decided yet. But wow, look at the Jets dominating the board and the Broncos, but the Broncos haven't even done anything. All right, we are spinning our wheel to see who our next team's gonna be. Is it gonna be the Bengals again? No, the Cowboys barely. And the Cowboys really only have one way to go, I think, but yeah. And actually, we're gonna have them play the Broncos, and then the winner gets all of the land, just because I don't want any more white spaces.
You know, you gotta think the Broncos are a favorite in this Imperialism, but they are off to an awful start. They are up by 10, and now they're up by 10 more, and 17. Wow, I was just talking about how good the Broncos are gonna be in this, and here they are being the worst team. Wow, who saw that one coming? All right, well, I'm going to get rid of Micah Parsons because I think that's more of a actual pivotal role in Madden versus a right guard.
And as promised, the loser of this game, the winning loser of this game gets the whole land. So there you go. The Cowboys take a lot of America. Cowboys fans are really happy or unhappy? Do you want to win this Imperialism? I haven't decided yet. All right, let's see who is next to get picked on our wheel. It's gonna be the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the Steelers are gonna be going where? Northeast. I think we're gonna call that Buffalo. I think that's more Buffalo than it is Philly. So let's roll.
Oh, right. You got to think that, especially because it's the cover athlete, that the Bills got to win this game. But they are the underdogs. We'll see if they can pull it off. It looks like they're winning right now. Well, now they're losing. They're winning as losers. They're losing as winners. Well, they're down by 3, and they're going to lose. I thought they were going to score at the end. Wow. The Bills have pulled off the upset. They've upset the upset? Okay, obviously I'm taking the liberty and getting rid of the cover athlete. See ya, Josh Allen. Nice having you, buddy.
The Bills actually beat the Steelers. I really didn't see that one coming, I'm going to be honest. Well, they lost to the Steelers. You know what I mean. All right, let's spin the wheel. Let's see who the next team is going to be. It's going to be the Chargers. And which way will the Chargers be attacking? They're going to go northeast. They're going to take on the Las Vegas Raiders here.
All right, you would think the Raiders are going to be a powerhouse in this one, and they're off to a great start. A great bad start. And they're gonna start to run away with this one. This is looking good for the Las Vegas Raiders. Now up by 17. Well, I guess down by 17. Oh, they're taking the deficit away? No, they're not. And the Raiders are moving on. So the Raiders are going to expel Davante Adams. There you go.
Taking over California. Ironically enough, actually. And there you have it. All right, let's spin our wheel again and see who our next team is going to be. The Minnesota Vikings. And the Vikings will be going west. They're going to take on the Cowboys. Big landmass here.
The Cowboys do already have a big win-loss against the Broncos. Let's see if they can do it again. They are not looking so hot here at the start. They're getting a little comeback here. They're on the Vikings score, but unfortunately, they're marching down the field a little bit too much. Oh, the Vikings are making a little anti-comeback. No, they're not. The Vikings are moving on. And the Vikings are going to get rid of Justin Jefferson. They're 99 overall. And there you go.
Minnesota is going to have the largest landmass here. I should just give them Iowa, honestly. Anyway, there you go. There's your new map. 24 teams left, I think. I take it back. There's only 23 teams left. But let's see who our next team is going to be. The Ravens. And the Ravens are going southwest. They're taking on the Washington Commanders here. And they can have the Virginias and Kentucky.
All right. Another favorite. The Washington Commanders are taking the field for the first time. But they're not looking like favorites so far. There you go. Now they're showing their lack of power. I still haven't decided what adjectives I'm using. Maybe I should decide that before the video's over. Wow, that was way closer than it should have been. But Washington is moving on. All right, everyone, say goodbye to our dear friend Scary Terry. There you go.
We got to give our land here to the Washington Commanders. I actually think this is the first time they've moved on in one of my episodes before. Yeah, wow. Look at all the land Washington has conquered. And we are spinning our wheel. Let's see who the next team's going to be. The Tennessee Titans. And the Titans will be attacking to the west. That's awkward. They're going to play Kansas City. That's the west right there. And then they can have all of this land. We're just getting rid of the whites.
Obviously, you would think the Chiefs are not going to be very good in this imperialism, but, you know, we've seen miracle runs happen before on these imperialisms, and it's looking favorable so far. Wow, can you imagine if the Chiefs pull this off? That would be one of the craziest upsets we've ever seen in this imperialism. And they're doing it. Oh, no, they're not. They are! Oh, my gosh, the Chiefs are... Oh, they took the win. Wow. That was really disappointing. The Titans are, of course, getting rid of Derrick Henry. And, yeah, they could be a favorite. They're not looking very good.
All right, let's spin our wheel, see which team is next. It's going to be the Arizona Cardinals. Probably the favorite in this one, honestly. Let's see which way they're going. They're going to take on the Raiders here.
All right, we honestly got two powerhouses here. But the Cardinals are off to a early deficit lead, and the Raiders are gonna stall a couple times. They're gonna score again, though. I don't know if anyone's beaten the Cardinals in this imperialism. They are clear favorites. I thought the Raiders might actually have a chance, but it would not appear so. All right, since Budda Baker's hurt, he's not even playing, we're releasing Marquise Brown, which means the highest overall is an 82 on this team. That's brutal.
This might be the first of many for the Arizona Cardinals here. Down to our top 20. Let's see who our next team is gonna be. It's looking like the Panthers, barely. And the Panthers are gonna be going which direction? They're going northeast. That'll probably be the Commanders, yep. And we'll give them Carolina, too, just because I said so.
Another battle of two awful teams. Let's see who comes out on top, or in this case, out on bottom, on the wrong side of the numbers. The Panthers are taking an early lead / deficit, and now going the other way, Washington. Just kidding, not Washington. Oh, Washington's running away with it, which means the Panthers are gonna be moving on. I'll be shocked if our Super Bowl isn't Panthers and Cardinals, because these teams are brutal.
All right, Carolina is taking a decent chunk here. And there you go. Might as well clean up our borders a little bit here. Give them South Carolina too. And look at the map, 19 teams left. All right, let's spin our wheel. Let's see who the next team is gonna be. Looks like we might get the Titans again. We will. Which way will the Titans be going? They're going west again. Are they taking on the Cowboys? The Vikings. Silly me, I forgot the Vikings beat the Cowboys. The Titans and the Vikings, dude, this is just gonna have half of the United States.
And here we are in the battle of the end of the alphabet, and the Titans are already off to an early lead/deficit. And looks like they're gonna carry it. The Vikings are gonna score again. Are the Titans gonna get up before half? They aren't. Are the Vikings gonna score again? No, they're not. What a crazy game full. Oh, the Titans don't get the 2-point conversion, and that's gonna do it. They're moving on. Rest in peace to a Middle Tennessee State legend. He's out of here.
Out to a large portion of the United States. I don't even know how to describe what they have right now. They have literally every Midwest state in Oregon. And we're spinning the wheel. Let's see what team is next. It's gonna be the Eagles. And the Eagles will be going southwest, which is gonna be the Bills. They're taking on the Bills for this, and they can have New Jersey and Delaware.
This is like the opposite of the game that we want to happen. Like, Bills-Eagles is a real powerhouse, but for the Imperialism, like, this is like the two worst teams playing each other right now. And crazy enough, the Bills are actually winning this game and losing the Imperialism, even though Josh Allen isn't even their quarterback anymore. I don't know who's playing quarterback for them, but it's not Josh. And they're going to move on, just barely. That's almost embarrassing for the Eagles there. And the Bills are going to get to exile Stephon Diggs. There you go.
So let's see which one will not make it to the top half of this video. It's gonna be the Rams. And who will the Rams be taking on if they're going southwest? They can't really go southwest. Let's just have them spin again, just for funsies. And, yeah, wow, they're taking on the Cardinals. Who saw that one coming?
Honestly, the Rams could be an underdog. This could be a good team, and they're off to an early deficit here. Did the Cardinals get a safety? What just happened there? Wow. The Cardinals are actually taking a lead. Oh no. The heavy favorites have fallen. Oh, wait. The Rams' big comeback? Oh no, they couldn't complete it. Wow. The Cardinals win? What are they doing? They can't even lose right. I honestly just did not expect that. Although if you look at this Rams roster, Kupp's not playing, so their highest overall player is an 81, which is even worse than the Cardinals. This might be the real favorite in this video.
Shocking turn of events. The Cardinals didn't even make the second half of the video. Tough break, guys. But you know, it's what happens when two anti-powerhouses have to take on each other that early. All right, there we go. Officially 16 teams left. All right, top 16 teams. This is the top 50% of the NFL. We're finally going to get the Miami Dolphins. Which way will the Dolphins be going? Not that they have much of a choice. Wow, what do you know? They're playing the Buccaneers.
All right, you gotta think that the Dolphins are gonna roll the Bucs here, but stranger things have happened, honestly. Not off to a great start. There you go. Now Tampa's, oh, just kidding. They're not gonna start running away with it. 17-7. This game's awfully close for a game that shouldn't be. Is Tampa gonna move on, or is Miami gonna pull off the upset, the reverse upset? Tampa's coming down. They're not gonna score. Tampa's moving on. I think I'm gonna get rid of Mike Evans instead of Wirfs, just because I think that wide receivers matter more in Madden.
Good for Tampa. You know, they're trying their best. That just doesn't match. I guess that's closer. There we go. It took me a couple tries, but Buccaneers. Okay, 15 teams remain. Let's see who the next team is gonna be. It's gonna be the Buffalo Bills. And which way will the Bills be attacking? Looks like they're going north, which is basically the Jets, so we're just gonna have these teams play.
This one could be exciting. I believe both teams have lost 2 players already. So let's see what's gonna happen. The Jets are gonna take an early deficit. And they're going to hold it going into half. They're down by 18 points. Wow, the Bills are just running away with this one. The Jets are gonna be moving on. I guess the next highest overall for the Jets is Dalvin Cook, so we'll be tossing him to the side.
Wow, look at the Jets doing big things, you know. We're going to ignore the fact that it's a loser's imperialism and just be happy that the Jets are doing something. Yay! We are slowly dwindling down. We're running out of teams here. Looks like we're finally going to get the Seahawks. The wheel is going to be a formality. I don't know where it's going, but there's only one team they can play. They can't play Canada, so Tennessee Titans, woo!
All right, let's see if the Tennessee Titans can continue their losing ways and become the Imperialism champions. Looks like they're taking an early deficit here, 3 points. They actually aren't going to score before half, and the Titans are going to tie it. Could the Seahawks take all the land? They actually can. Who saw that one coming? All right, DK, nice having you. See you never.
There is a new powerhouse in this America, and it is the Seattle Seahawks. That one win is going to net them half of America. That is the advantage that the Seahawks have being in the middle of nowhere.
Let's see which of these teams is going to advance to the final 12. These are two teams that are playing for the first time, so not sure what I'm expecting here. You would think the Texans would win/lose. They would advance by losing. But we got to tie a game. They're actually going to take the lead. It looks like the Saints will be moving on. This is the last we're going to see of Marshawn Lattimore. And nice having you.
You know, it's nice to see a good little humble approach here. The Saints just taking a tiny piece of land here. Make sure no one's paying attention. You know, everyone's focused on Seattle. Saints could just, you know, make a little march here. All right, we're down to 12. Who's going to be the next team? It's going to be the Colts for the first time today. Yeah, it is. Wait. Oh, that's close. They got me for a second. Who are the Colts going to be playing? Oh, looks like they're going to Chicago.
All right, here we go. The Colts making their debut today. I don't think they understand the concept of the game because they seem to be scoring very quickly. I don't think they know that they're supposed to be losing. The Bears are storming back, though. Oh, the Colts figured it out. They actually figured it out, and they're going to move on. Wow. And for the Colts, we're getting rid of their best player by far who's playing. It's Quentin Nelson. And then 6 overalls later for their next guy.
The Colts getting involved late. They're going to make a little late push here. They're going to see if they can snag the title of biggest loser. Look at that. That's a very modest little taking there. So the Niners and the Jags have yet to play, and the Falcons too. We are down to 11. Which team will be left out of the top 10? Looks like we're gonna get the Seahawks. The Seahawks could literally go in any direction. Looks like they're going down, which I think, I'm just saying, technically, if we're going from the logo, I'm thinking down as the Niners, and I think we need to get rid of the Niners anyway because they're clearly not going to win this Imperialism.
You know, the arrow was down and to the left, so we got to give them the benefit of the doubt, and it's time to get rid of the Niners. Obviously, the Niners aren't going to be the biggest loser, so I just figured you might as well give Seattle that land, and then we'll just see how the rest of it plays out, you know? There's no reason to let these guys stick around when they're going to compromise the integrity of our Imperialism. And we're going to get rid of Bobby Wagner as well. Seahawks could be a sleeper.
It's been a long time coming. There's no need for them to still be in this game. Get the 49ers out of here. Those guys don't know how to lose. See who our next team's gonna be. We're gonna have the Carolina Panthers. Which way are the Panthers going? They're going north. Looks like they're gonna be taking on the New York Jets.
All right, this one could get exciting here, not gonna lie. Looks like the Jets are gonna take an early lead. Panthers are gonna respond. Will the Jets score again? They won't. Neither team wants to win it. Oh, the Carolina Panthers take a lead. Will the Jets move on? They could, but they're scoring points. The Panthers run out the clock and the Jets are moving on. All right, obviously Aaron Rodgers isn't playing, so we got to release CJ Mosley. The Jets are falling apart. They could win the Imperialism.
This is basically the most winning I've ever seen as a Jets fan. I don't think I've ever seen the Jets win this much in my life. And we're not even winning, we're losing. But we're winning at losing. Are we down to 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And these two teams haven't even played yet. Let's spin the wheel. We're down to 9 teams. Let's see who is next. Finally, we're getting the Atlanta Falcons. Hopefully this arrow goes down so we can knock the Jags out too. It doesn't. It's going west. Ooh, that's the Seahawks. That's a big matchup.
All right, let's see if the Falcons, after doing nothing all day, can take the entirety of the United States away from the Seahawks. Maybe not. It doesn't seem like they understand the point of the game is to not score points. Now they really don't understand that they're not supposed to score points. Now they really don't understand they have to score points. And Seattle's going to take Georgia pretty handedly. The Seahawks lose another. Say bye-bye to Kenny Walker.
Unfortunately for the Falcons, they just got involved a little too late there. And they're losing their land to the Seahawks. The Jags are now the last team remaining who have yet to play. We got 8 teams left. We are down to the Elite 8 or the Unelite 8, depending. And the Buccaneers, so we finally are going to see the Jags play a game because the Bucs only have one place to go. It doesn't really matter where this arrow goes. Hate to be the one to say it. We're getting the Battle of Florida.
All right, let's see how the Jaguars do in their debut game. The Buccaneers have already lost, so they have a little advantage here. They know what they're doing. The Jags are off to an early lead. I don't think they understand the game. The Bucs are actually storming back, so maybe the Jags are just playing the long game, you know? It looks like it. The Jags are gonna take it. Wow, the Jags are moving on. So the highest overall Jaguars are actually Travis Etienne, which I'm kind of shocked at how low Trevor Lawrence is, but what can he do about it?
The Jags got involved late, but it doesn't matter how you start. It matters how you finish. And the Jags have taken Florida, and just like that, we're down to 7. All right, down to 7. Let's see who our top 6 will not include. It'll either be the Saints, or let's spin the wheel. It'll be the Seahawks, the big matchup everyone's been waiting for.
Here we have the Saints and the Seahawks form the entirety of Central of America, the center of America. I don't know what I'm on about, but the Seahawks are beating the daylights out of the Saints, and I don't think they understand that they're not supposed to do that. Although the Saints are making a little comeback here, no, they're not. The Seahawks are running away with it. The Saints actually take down the Seahawks. So I'm actually going to get rid of Demario Davis because I think the middle linebacker position is more important than the free safety position. And the Saints are moving on.
Just like that, the Saints have taken over pretty much the entirety of America. But of course, you guys know in Imperialism, it's just about winning that last game. It does not matter for anything else. So the Saints just got to make sure they can outlast 6 more teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more teams. Who will be the next team to attack the Bengals? And which way will the Bengals be going? They're going west. Looks like they're going to be taking on the Colts.
2 teams that I'm kind of shocked have made it this far, the Bengals and the Colts. I'm mostly shocked the Bengals made it this far, although I guess we did get rid of 2 of their biggest players. So, that being said, they are taking a lead here. They're kind of taking a big lead. I don't think they're very understanding of what's supposed to happen here. And they're going to run away with it, actually, and the Colts are going to be moving on to the top 5. The Colts get to get rid of another player. They're going to release Michael Pittman here.
The Colts are going to be moving on, taking Michigan and Ohio, and that is going to give us our final 5. Oh, I thought it was final 4 already. Nope, top 5. Who's going to make the final 4? Looks like we're going to land on the Rams. The Rams only have one place to go. They're going to be taking on the Saints. Hey, and we even got the arrow that time. Rams, Saints, for the entire west half of the United States.
All right, here we have the return of our powerhouse Rams. And they're going down early, and they're going down big. 21-3 deficit at half. The Rams are really understanding this game. The Rams are really good. I think they're going to do it. I think they're going to be the Imperialism champions. Obviously, Cooper Kupp is hurt, and I don't think any of these positions matter, so we're actually going to take Matthew Stafford and expel him.
Of course, like the powerhouse they are, the Rams are taking up a huge chunk, and I honestly think they're the team to beat here. Final 4. All right, final 4. Looks like we're going to be back to the Rams. Which way will the Rams be attacking? It's going to be... Boy, that's Interesting. I think I'm going to call that the Jaguars. Mostly because I think they've done the least, and I kind of want to say Rams-Jets for the Super Bowl.
All right, this Rams team is at a 70 overall. So if they lose this game, they're going to be below a 70 overall as a team. I can't imagine they lose to the Jaguars, but, you know, crazier things have happened before. Obviously, they're off to an early deficit, which is what they're looking for. They're down by 3 possessions. That means the Rams are moving on, and they get to expel another player. All right, we're just getting rid of the next highest overall. We're taking out Tyler Higbee here.
And the Rams are going to take Florida pretty easily there. There was never really a doubt about that game. We're just going to do that. There we go. We're down to the final 3. Here we are, the final 3-wheel spin, and it's gonna come to the Indianapolis Colts. That means the Colts could take out a favorite here. That's just not a direction. I think since it's technically on the left half, they gotta go play the Rams again, so the Rams are gonna have another chance to get rid of another player if they make it. If not, the Colts could make a huge steal.
The Rams have the potential here to put together an absolute insane roster for the anti-imperialism if they could just lose to the Colts here. And the Colts are going to take an early lead. They're going to take a 2-possession lead. The Rams are going to fight back. The Colts are going to answer, though. The Rams are going to answer again. The Colts are going to take it, though. They're going to run away with it, just barely run out the clock, and the Rams advance. Are you kidding me? And we're getting rid of the last of the 80 overalls from the Rams. This team is abysmal.
And we have our Super Bowl. It is a pretty solid West versus East matchup. The AFC versus the NFC. This is all you could have asked for. Rams, Jets. Who is going to take it?
All right, folks, this is for all the marbles. The last team standing loses. Who will it be? The Rams actually take a lead. The Jets get it back. The Rams now making a drive. They cannot score. They do score before half. The Jets are now down. Now the Rams are down. The Rams are driving. The Jets are down. Will the Jets score? They will. Will the Rams score? They do, to force overtime, and the Jets score, and now oh my goodness, we gotta go watch this game. Wow, I cannot believe what we're watching right now. Can we watch Rippin? Wow, Rippin with a huge play. Oh my goodness. All the Rams have to do is get into field goal range, and they will win this game, making the Jets the Imperialism winners. Are you kidding me? They're down to the 16. The Jets have iced the kicker, but will the Rams put it through from 33 for the win? They got it! The Rams win the game, and the New York Jets are the Imperialism champions! Wow, that is unbelievable.
Folks, do you believe what we just saw? The New York Jets are the Imperialism champions, kind of. I'm not sure if this is the Imperialism you exactly want to win, but they did it, and there you have it. Make sure you guys subscribe for more Madden and football content. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Welcome to NFL Imperialism in Madden 25. Here is a map of all 32 NFL teams. First, we're going to spin a wheel to randomly determine an NFL team. Then we'll spin an arrow to determine which way the team will attack. If the arrow is pointing to another team, the teams will face off in a winner-takes-all game where the winner gets the land of both teams. All that being said, let's get started. Alright, the start of NFL Imperialism. Let's see the first team. It's gonna be the New York Giants. Which way will the Giants be attacking? They're going to be going west. Looks like they're taking on the Buffalo Bills.
All right, the battle of the real New York team against the fake New York team. Looks like the Bills are off to an early lead, 10-3. The Giants chip away. They're going to actually take the lead. Going into halftime, they are up 13-10. Now the Giants get the ball. They're going to score again. Will the Bills be upset in the very first game? No, they tie it up. And now a chance to win it. They get a field goal. The Giants get a touchdown the other way, but the Bills get a touchdown the other way too. The Bills come out on top.
Goodbye, New York Giants. While I'm at it, I think they deserve Vermont too. All right, our first game is down. Let's spin the wheel. The next team up is gonna be the Buffalo Bills. And which way will the Bills be going? They're going to go south. I think that's Philadelphia. Two big matchups for the Bills early.
In what could very well be our Super Bowl matchup this year. I don't think so, but it could be. The Eagles take a 10-point lead. Buffalo's going to respond with a field goal of their own. Buffalo now gets a field goal, but Philly scores a touchdown. It is 17-14, fourth quarter, 24-14, now 24-21. Buffalo looking to score. They don't. They now have the ball with the chance to win, and they don't. Josh Allen chokes again.
Gonna do this the easy way. Let's do a color overlay here, and then smooth out our line. Wow, Philly's already taken over. Here we go, spinning the wheel in our top 30. The next team's going to be the Washington Commanders. Which way will Washington be going? They're going northeast. That should be... Oh, it's going to be the Baltimore Ravens. I thought it was going to be Philly.
All right, Washington and Baltimore. Washington's out to an early lead. Baltimore responds with a field goal. Can Washington go ahead? They can. 14-3 now. Can Washington pull off the upset? 21-3. Now 21-6, 21-13. The Ravens are looking to avoid the upset here, but they turn the ball over. Redskins score again. Sorry, Commanders score again. And, Ravens tied it. It's going to overtime. The next score wins it, and it's Baltimore. Wow. I killed all the momentum because I called them by the wrong name. That's totally my fault. Sorry, Washington.
This one should be nice and easy here. Just gonna... There you go. Pretend like Washington never existed. Around and around and around it goes. Where it stops, no one knows. Denver. Denver's kind of isolated, so wherever the arrow lands, we're playing the nearest team, and they're taking all the land. So Denver's going east. So they're playing the Chiefs, and the winner gets these states.
All right, Denver versus Kansas City for the entire Midwest. 7-7 tie at the end of one. Denver's looking to score. They do, but they miss an extra point. Kansas City goes back, gets a touchdown of their own. They lead by 1. Broncos kick a field goal. They're up by 2. Chiefs now with the ball get the field goal. They're up by 1. They get a touchdown. The Broncos get their own with a 2-point conversion. The Broncos here with a chance to win. No, they punt. They get another chance. They kick the field goal, and they upset the Kansas City Chiefs. Wow. I did not see that one coming.
Bo Nix, baby. Oregon Duck legend. He was the second best Oregon Duck last year behind me, of course. And look at all the land Denver has now. I mean, the Chiefs are out. The Bills are out. It's looking good for the team that we just landed on, the New York Jets. But which way will the Jets be going? They're gonna take on the Patriots, presumably. Ooh, I think that counts as Philly. I think the Jets are taking on Philly here.
Here we go, Jets, Eagles. Can the Jets pull off the unthinkable and be good at football? The Eagles take a 14-7 lead. The Jets respond now 14-14, 21-14 at half in favor of the Eagles. The Eagles now driving. No, they turn the ball over. Driving again, though. They get the touchdown this time. And the Jets turn the ball over. And, of course, the Jets lose. Shocker.
So much for the Jets making a run in the AFC, huh? That one didn't last very long. You know what? Eagles, you can have Connecticut and Rhode Island, too. There you go. Go crazy. Let's spin the wheel and see the next team we're going to land on. It's going to be the Cincinnati Bengals. Which way will the Bengals be attacking? They'll be going west, northwest, if you will. They'll be taking on the Colts.
Here we go, Bengals Colts. I feel like this one happens in every Imperialism we play. Colts are off to an early lead. Now the Bengals take it back 10-7. The Colts take it right back 14-13. Now 21-13. Bengals looking to score. No. Colts looking to score. They do. 28-13. 28-20 at the end of the third quarter. Can the Bengals get 2? They kick a field goal. They get the ball back. And they score and get the 2. But the Colts kick it. We're in overtime, folks. We got 1 touchdown the other way. Next score wins. It's going to be Cincinnati.
All right. Goodbye, Colts. And hello to the Cincinnati Bengals. Could be a sleeper for the AFC this year with Joe Burrow healthy. And let's spin the wheel. It's going to be the 49ers. And the 49ers will be going northeast. We're going to call that the Raiders, and they could play for Oregon, Idaho, and Utah.
All right, Niners, Raiders in Las Vegas. Will the Raiders pull off the upset? They're off to a lead, 3-0. Now 7-3. They actually were leading at halftime. Hope you took Raiders first half money line. Still 7-3, but the Raiders score now 10-7. If they can another stop, no, the field goal. It's into overtime. Raiders have the ball. They get it back. No, the Niners kick a field goal. Womp womp.
Niners are gonna pick up a big chunk of land here. That's gonna help. Perhaps the real Super Bowl favorites this year, Look at that. Map's coming together. We are spinning the wheel again, and we're going to get the Green Bay Packers. Packers are going to go west. Packers, Vikings. It's time.
NFC North matchup. Can the Vikings take down the Packers, or will the Packers keep rolling? It is 7-6. Now 14-6, now 13-14. Can the Vikings score before half? They can't. It is still 14-13. Now Packers kick a field goal, 16-13. Vikings get a touchdown, 21-16. Packers score the other way, 24-21. Vikings now with a chance to win it. They tie it. It's in overtime now. The Vikings driving. They don't score. The Packers driving. They don't score. The Packers get the ball back. They score. Wow. They kick the game-winning field goal. Packers are moving on.
Just gonna go ahead and hit a quick one of these. And the Packers are taking over Minnesota. Tough break, Vikings. Here we go. We're spinning the wheel. The next team is gonna be the Packers again. Which way will the Packers be going this time? They're gonna go south, east. I think that's gonna be Chicago. Chicago.
It's a city that's exciting. It's a city that's inviting. Okay, here we go. Packers 7-3 lead in the first quarter. Now take a 14-3 lead down to 14-10. They got a 17. Nope. Bears tie it up, but the Packers retake the lead. The Bears tie it up again. The Packers retake the lead. 31-14 now. 31-24, correction. Now 38-24. Now 38-30, and the Packers are able to run out the clock, and the Bears are not moving on.
Just gonna do one of those, and there you go. Close enough. That looks like Illinois to me. And yeah, time to spin the wheel. The next team is gonna be the Chargers. The Chargers are gonna go southwest-ish. Looks like they're playing the Cardinals.
All right, the battle of the Southwest here. The Chargers get on the board first. They got 6. They put up another 7, now 13 here. The Cardinals respond 13-7. The Chargers respond 20-7 at halftime. The Cardinals now with the ball. They score 20-14 now. Chargers get the ball back. The Cardinals take it from them 21-20 in favor of the Cardinals. The Chargers score 26. The Cardinals score back 29. And the Cardinals come out on top.
All right, Cardinals are taking over. We're giving them a little bit of Mexico there, I guess. Los Cardenales. Moving on. All right, let's see what the next team's gonna be. It's the Falcons. Which way will the Falcons be attacking? They're gonna go north. Ooh, I think that's more right, so we're gonna take on Carolina, and the winner gets South Carolina too.
All right, Atlanta versus Carolina. Will Atlanta get ready to learn Carolinese? Let's find out. It is 10-7 at the end of the first quarter. Now 17-7 in favor of Carolina. 17-10 now the Falcons get another one, 17. They get another one, 17-16 now. The Panthers still in the lead. They get the touchdown, 24-16 now. Can the Panthers hold on? The Falcons score. They don't get 2. And that's not going to be enough for the Falcons because the Carolina Panthers are going to win. Get ready to learn Carolinese, buddy.
Hey, Falcons, knock, knock. Get ready to learn Carolinese, buddy. I'm not even going to hide it anymore. I want the Panthers to win. I want the whole league to learn Carolinese. But our next team's going to be the Dallas Cowboys. And the Cowboys will be going northwest. I think that's going to be the Broncos, and the winner gets New Mexico.
All right, Cowboys, Broncos. The winner will have the largest landmass in the United States, and they get New Mexico. That's very important. New Mexico is a pivotal piece here. Denver's taking a 10-7 lead. Dallas makes it 10-10 at halftime. Dallas now takes the lead coming out of halftime, but Denver ties it back up. Dallas retakes the lead, and they get a safety. That might be it. Although Denver tried for a late comeback, they didn't quite get it. The Cowboys are moving on.
Big turnover here for the Dallas Cowboys. They're going to take over a vast majority of this map. They say everything's bigger in Texas. I think this is what they're talking about. And she's spinning the wheel. Let's see what she gets. Carolina. The whole league's getting ready to learn Carolinese. Which way will Carolina be attacking? They're going southeast. Looks like they're taking on Jacksonville.
Can Carolina pull off another upset? Let's find out. They're off to an early lead. 7-0, now 14-0. Wow. Do you believe? 14-3, 21-3, 21-10 at halftime. Carolina trying to hold on here. Jacksonville trying to come back. The Carolina score, they go up by 15. Now they're up by 9. Now they're up by 10. Carolina moves on. Get ready to learn Carolinese, buddy.
I honestly don't even believe what I just witnessed. Let's get away with Jacksonville here. There you go. We should give Alabama to Carolina. Just because I think everyone deserves to learn Carolinese. And Alabama, you're getting taken over, buddy. Yes, sir. And we're spinning the wheel again. Let's see who it's going to be. The New England Patriots. The Pats really could only take on the Eagles, I'm pretty sure. Let's fact check that. Yeah. All right. And the winner can have New Jersey and Delaware.
New England versus Philly. Philly's been on a roll. It's hard to see them coming to a close here against New England, I guess, for lack of better words. 10-3 in favor of the Eagles at halftime. Can the Patriots fight back? They get a field goal. 10-6, but the Eagles score again. It is 17-9. The Eagles score again, but the Patriots score and get two, but that's too little too late. The Eagles win again.
Not gonna lie, the Eagles are looking really good here. They have a lot of land to work with. Spinning the wheel. Let's see who the next team is. It's gonna be the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are kind of in the middle of everywhere, so they're going southwest. I think we gotta call that the Cardinals since it's pointing down. I think we go Cardinals instead of Niners.
You know last year how this one ended up in Arizona? Can the Cowboys get their redemption? They're up 7-3 at the end of the first, but the Cardinals score, the Cowboys score right back. It is 17-10. Going into halftime, the Cowboys score again, 24-10. Cardinals score out a half, but the Cowboys respond. It is 31-17. Now 31-25, but the Cowboys score again, and it is too little too late for the Arizona Cardinals. The Cowboys win.
That's gonna do it for the Cardinals. There's quite a few teams that haven't even played yet. So let's spin and see who we're gonna get. It's gonna be the Miami has the Dolphins. Which way will the Dolphins be going? They're going north. That is gonna be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The Battle of Florida is off to a 7-7 lead. Sorry, a 7-7 tie. No one's got the lead yet, but it's going to be the Buccaneers that break the tie. Miami's going to bring it back to a tie. Miami now has the chance to put them ahead, and they do. But the Buccaneers tie it back up 21-21. Bucks with a chance to win. No, it's going into overtime, and the Dolphins kick a field goal. But all that means is they get to be the ones to learn Carolinese.
I mean, this doesn't even matter, you know. It feels like it's kind of just going through the motions here. Whoever was winning this one was just getting ready to learn Carolinese. But we're down to the top half, I think. All right, the top half of the NFL, it's gonna be the Rams. Who will the Rams be facing? They're gonna go west, but I'm pretty sure they only really have an option, so let's try again. They can't go into the ocean. They're going into the ocean again. Let's try again. And wow, that really could just not have been closer to any of them. Okay, we're spinning one more time. If it's on the left side, it's the Niners. If it's on the right side, it's the Cowboys. Okay, Cowboys it is.
Here we go, Cowboys, Rams. This is for a very small part of California for Cowboys, but for the Rams, it could be most of the United States. It's a 7-3 lead for the Cowboys early. And at halftime, it is still 7-3. Rams come out of half and they score. Now Cowboys score back 14-10. They get a field goal, and that's gonna do it. 17-10 is the final. The Cowboys are gonna win.
You know, I respect the Cowboys. They really risked it all just to take this little tiny chunk of land right here. Shout out to the Cowboys, and goodbye to the Rams. It is time to spin the wheel. Let's see who we got. We're gonna get the Tennessee Titans. In which way will the Titans be going? They're going northwest. Yikes. I'm calling that Packers. All right, they're facing the Packers, and the winner gets Kentucky. And West Virginia and Virginia.
Here we go, Tennessee against Green Bay. This is for lots of land because I'm throwing in 3 states. Tennessee's off to a 14-0 lead, now 14-3. Packers looking to come back, but it is 21-17 at halftime. Titans score 28-17. Now Packers get a field goal 28-20. Titans kick a field goal of their own 31-26. Packers get the ball back with a chance to win it, and they do. They punch it in. And the Packers win this one 37-31.
All right. Some more green for Green Bay. The grass is green in Eugene. There we go. Look at that. Maps coming together. The only thing left is Mississippi. and Alaska and Hawaii, but they don't really count. Spin that wheel. It's going to be the Green Bay Packers. This might be a really confusing one to do, so thank God they're going west. That's going to be against the Cowboys, and this is for a vast majority of the United States.
Can the Cowboys reverse their fortune the last time they played the Packers on this field? Looks good so far, 7-0, now 10-0. The Packers respond with a field goal. Cowboys get a touchdown, 17-3, now 17-10. Now 24-10, now 24-17. The Cowboys kick a field goal into the fourth quarter, now take a 17, now a 24-point lead. That's going to do it for the Cowboys. They get their revenge on the Packers, and they're taking over a lot of land.
Here we go. Cowboys take over. And they are just gonna flood the border here and make one big landmass. It is the Cowboys versus the United States. Let's spin the wheel. The next team is gonna be the Cincinnati Bengals. Where will the Bengals be going? They're going northeast. Ooh. Are we going Browns or are we going Lions here? I think I'm leaning towards Lions. I think it's going more diagonal. Yeah, we're going Lions.
Right, Lions making their first appearance today against the Bengals, making their second, I believe. Bengals are off to an early lead, 7-0. Now 14-0. Looking to score again before half. They do. 17-0 at halftime. Detroit responds with a field goal coming out of half, but the Bengals get another touchdown. It is 24-10 going into the fourth. Now 31-17. It is too little too late for the Lions. It is going to be a Cincinnati victory.
I think we should color Michigan. Let's just do one of these real quick. Let's just do some of that. And boom. Spin our wheel. The next team is going to be the Saints. Who are the Saints going to take on? They're going to go southwest. Ooh, the Texans.
Two teams playing for the first time. Let's see who comes out on top. It is a 3-3 tie at the end of the first. Houston takes a 6-3 lead, now a 13-3 lead, but the Saints responded as 13-10. Saints get another 17-13. Now Houston responds 20-17. We're into the fourth quarter. The Saints get the ball with a chance to go ahead, and they do, and the Texans take it right back as time expires. The Texans are gonna win it.
They can have Mississippi because I said so. How about that? Let's spin our wheel, and we're gonna get the Seattle Seahawks, who can only really play the 49ers. We'll spin the arrow just for fun. And it's going to be the 49ers.
You know, no one ever talks about what an advantage the Seahawks have in these Imperialism videos just by being in the middle of nowhere. Anyway, it's a tie game here, now 13-10 in favor of San Francisco at halftime. San Francisco now driving. They're going to score 20-10. Seahawks score, but they miss their conversion. Now the San Francisco looking to put it away, and they will. 27-24 in favor of the Niners.
All right. See ya, Seattle. Thanks for coming. We're going to take some Canada, too, just for funsies. We're down to our final 10. Down to our top 10. Who is next? It's going to be the Houston Texans. And I believe they can only go towards the Cowboys. I guess they could go towards the Panthers, but that's pointing more left, so we're just going to have them play the Cowboys.
The Battle of Texas has become the battle of a lot of states. So Dallas is off to a 14-7 lead, now tied 14-14. Houston actually is going to take the lead at halftime, 17-14. The Cowboys respond with a touchdown coming out of half. They're up 21-20. Can they score again? They can, 28-20. Houston goes and gets the 2-point conversion. They now have a chance to win it, and they do. Wow. The Houston Texans are going to steal all of the Cowboys' land. That's a tough break for the Cowboys.
Big land transfer coming. Look at that. The Houston Texans are absolutely dominate. Why did my Siri come up? Wow, look at that. The Texans are the new team to beat. Here we go. We're spinning the wheel. 9 teams left. We're finally going to get the Cleveland Browns. Which way are the Browns going to go? They're going north. That'll be the Bengals.
The Battle of Ohio is also the battle for Michigan and Indiana. And the Browns are off to an early lead here, 7-0. Now 14-0. The Bengals respond, 14-7. The Browns respond, 17-7. Back to the Bengals, 17-14. Browns score a touchdown, 24, but the Bengals get another one, 24-17. Now 31-24. Wow. I mean, they just didn't stop scoring that game. But the Browns are going to come down with gonna come through with the win here.
Clean up my border here. There you go. We're down to the Elite Eight. 8 teams remain. Who will be the next victim? It'll be the Houston Texans. Where will they be attacking? They're going west. Big matchup here for the entire West Coast. Niners-Texans.
All right, Niners-Texans. The winner pretty much has every state west of the Mississippi. We have a tie out of the first quarter. Now Houston takes a 14-10 lead. Now extends their lead to 21-10. Now 24-13 at half. Will the Texans pull it off? They get another one. They're up 18. Looks like the Niners will not be able to respond, and that's it. The Texans are the new team to beat.
Niners fans, you're not going to like what you see because the Houston Texans are taking over. Look at all of the Texans. And then there's just these teams all chilling over here. Down to 7 teams. Who's going to be next? It'll be the Philadelphia Eagles. Which way will the Eagles be attacking? They're going west. That will finally give us the Pittsburgh Steelers for the first time today.
Teams that could have been playing from the start are playing in the, I was going to call it the Elite Eight, but there's only 7 teams left. It is a 14-7 Philadelphia lead, now 21-7, 21-14 at halftime. It is still 21-14. Now 28-14. Eagles looking to extend their lead. They do it to 17, and that's going to be insurmountable. The Eagles are taking the Steelers. Nice having you for the 20 seconds we had you, the Steelers.
I could just use the pen for this one. I'm just going to color. Yep, that's how small your territory was, the Steelers. So Ravens are like that too. Everyone else has a decent chunk left. We're down to the Sovereign 6. And the next team's going to be the Philadelphia Eagles. Which way will the Eagles be going? They're going west. They are taking on the Cleveland Browns.
All right, big matchup for a lot of the northeast of the United States here. The Browns are off to an early lead, 10-0. If the Browns could pull this off, the Eagles have been hot, but the Browns are off to a 20-0. Make that 20-7 now, 20-14. The Eagles coming back 21-20 now. The Eagles take the lead, 23-20. The Browns have no answer, 26-20. The Browns go the other way and they score, but the Eagles kick a field goal the other way. Wow. The Eagles continue their hot streak. I don't know how they won that game.
Unfortunately, that's the end of the road for the Browns. There you have it. We're down to the final 5. 5 remain. Who will be next on Survivor? The Eagles again. Which way will the Eagles be going? I believe they only have 1 team left to play. Oh, that's not true. Well, I guess they're taking the Texans on. They could have played the Ravens if we got that small plot of land.
The powerhouse matchup I'm sure you've all been waiting for. Can't wait to see who comes out on top of this one. It is 10-10 at the end of the first, now 13-10 in favor of the Texans. They do have home field advantage. It is 19-10. They missed their extra point. Can they score again? They can. 27-10 now, 27-17. Philadelphia looking to come back here in the fourth quarter, but the Texans are not going to let them have the ball back. The Texans pull it off. They take out the red-hot Eagles, and the Texans show why once again they are the team to beat.
Unfortunately, Eagles fans, you had a great run. But it's just time for the Houston Texans to take over. And we're down to the final 4. Down to our final 4. Let's see who's it gonna be. The Texans, just barely. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna distinguish between the 3. Although I guess if it's going up, I think it's the Ravens, right? Because they're the highest. That's what I'm going with. They're going with the Ravens here.
I'm not going to lie to you guys. The Ravens have the chance to do the funniest thing ever right now. If the Ravens win and steal this from the Texans, that would actually be so wild. And they're up to a 21-0 lead at halftime. Oh no. The Texans are going to lose after all their hard work. 31-0. Oh no. The Texans fall apart and the Ravens are going to steal all of their land.
This isn't exactly how I thought it would go down, but game's a game, right? I mean, that land now belongs to the Ravens. The entire United States went from black to pink. We're officially down to the final 3. I kind of feel bad for the Texans. Like, they were clearly the team to beat there. Oh, time to go back to our boys at Carolina. They're either going north or south, so guess they're going south. They're taking on the Dolphins.
Please, Carolina, you have to pull this out. I don't know how you're going to do it, but it would be so funny. I want everyone to learn Carolinese. It is 7-3 in favor of the Dolphins at the moment, 9-3, now 16-3. Oh, Carolina making a comeback 16-10 at half. Can Carolina stop Miami? No, they cannot. Miami's running away with it, and, well, the Carolinese run was fun while it lasted.
Hey-oh, here, there's no All right, our Super Bowl, Dolphins-Ravens. We might as well spin for home field, right? Let's see which team's attacking. It's going to be the Dolphins, so Ravens get home field advantage.
Let's see the first quarter here. Dolphins out to an early lead, 7-0. Ravens respond 7-3. Now respond 10-7 in favor of the Ravens. Let's go through a couple plays at a time here. Dolphins get a field goal. Dolphins score a touchdown. It is 17-10. Now the Ravens tie it up 17-17 at halftime. Ravens score coming out of half 24. Miami gets a field goal. The Ravens are driving. They score. Now up 11 in the fourth quarter. They go back and they score again. I was going to go down to the field, but the Ravens absolutely ran away with that one. 38-20. The Baltimore Ravens are your Imperialism champions.
Congratulations to the Baltimore Ravens, our NFL Imperialism champions. Make sure you guys subscribe for more content. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Welcome to NFL Imperialism in Madden 25, but with a twist. The twist being we have loaded all 32 teams with NFL legends. Using these teams, first we're going to spin a wheel to randomly determine a team. Then we'll spin an arrow to determine which way the team will attack. If the arrow is pointing to another team, the teams will face off in a winner-takes-all game where the winner gets the land of both teams.
I'm just going to go ahead and click through all these teams. You guys can go ahead and pause the video whenever you want. But boy, some of these teams are stacked, so it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top today.
I guess it's time to get things started. Here we go. The first team on our wheel today, it's going to be the Saints. Which way are the Saints going? They're going west. Looks like they're taking on the Cowboys.
I just realized that the 49ers are 98 overall. That's ridiculous. Not gonna lie, whoever made this map, there's a little bit of gerrymandering going on here for the Cowboys to play the Saints, but the Cowboys are off to a 10-7, now 17-7 lead, now 17-14, now 24-14, now 24-17 at halftime. Can the Cowboys hold on? They take the lead again. No, back to a tie, and they do take a 7-point lead, but it is back to a tie. Field goal, Saints with a chance to win it. No, now the Cowboys have a chance to win it. They go ahead. No, it's in overtime. Now the Saints score a touchdown. Wow, the Cowboys are the first team eliminated from the all-time Imperialism.
Yeah, it appears the Cowboys are going to fall victim to gerrymandering here, so tough break, but shout out to the Saints. But let's see who the next team is going to be. It'll be the Chargers. In which way will the Chargers be attacking? Looks like they're going to go south. Yeah, they're taking on the Cardinals.
Two teams that you would think have a lot more history than they really do. Two teams that have been around for a long time but don't have a lot of players to show for it. But the Cardinals are off to a 21-13 lead here at halftime. Now extend their lead to 35-20. Can the Chargers respond? No, they can't. The Cardinals are going to make light work of that game, 35-20. Yo, shout out Carson Palmer leading the way.
Well, Chargers, all 6 of your fans are probably really upset right now. But Arizona finally winning something in their franchise history. Shout out. This wheel just looks so much smaller after my 134 team college imperialism. All right, we're doing the Steelers next. And which way are the Steelers going? They're going west. Yikes. I think that's the Browns because of the gerrymandering.
I mean, you gotta think that the Steelers are a front runner in this competition, right? But if the Browns pull off an upset, that'd be kind of funny. They're up 7-0 here, but now it is 7-7. Spoke too soon. Can the Steelers score before half? They can, 14-7. Browns respond, 14-14. They have a chance to take the lead here. They do, 17-14. Can they extend their lead? No. The Steelers now have a chance to win. No, the Browns have a chance to win. They do. What? The Browns upset the Steelers. I don't even know who's playing quarterback for the Browns right now. Oh, yuck.
You know what's kind of surprising is that the Cowboys and the Steelers are 2 of the first teams out. Let's spin the wheel and see which team is going to be next. It'll be the Falcons. Which way are the Falcons going to go? They're going west. Sure seems like everyone's going west. Looks like they're taking on the Saints.
We already got a repeat game here with the Saints. They do have a lot of land, though, so won't be shocked if we see them a lot. Falcons are off to a lead, 14, now tied at 14, now up 21-14, now 21-21. Looks like Morton Anderson is kicking for the Saints, of course. I wonder if he's also kicking for the Falcons. That should be interesting, but it is tied at 35. Falcons with a chance to win it here. They get a field goal. The Saints the other way get a field goal. It's in overtime. Now with a chance to win it, the Saints are victorious. Look at Probably Jimmy Graham, I think, is who that was.
Drew Brees apparently had 515 yards that game, so maybe the Saints are a threat here. And we're spinning the wheel. The next team up is going to be the Detroit Lions. And the Lions will be going northwest. Looks like they're taking on the Packers.
A team with a rich history and a team with a history of sucking. Let's see who comes out on top here. The Lions take a lead 14-7, now 14-14, now 20-14 at halftime in favor of the lovable losers, now 28-21, now 35-21. Can they pull off the upset? They're up 17 with 3 minutes to go. The Packers score once, but that's not going to be enough. The Lions come out on top, and we already are missing the Packers, the Steelers, and the Cowboys from our all-time imperialism here.
I'm honestly shocked the Lions won that game. Tough break. I'm pretty sure the game has Brett Favre as the Packers quarterback. So maybe if it was Aaron Rodgers, they would have won. So maybe the Packers fans can complain about that in my comment section. That unfortunately will not change the result though. And we're spinning the wheel. Let's see who the next team is. It's going to be the Indianapolis Colts. Which way will the Colts be attacking? They're going west. Looks like they're taking on the Bears.
A rematch of the 2006 Super Bowl, I think it was. And the Bears are off to an early lead, 21-14 now. Can the Colts respond? No. Can the Bears extend? Yes, 28-14, now 28-21, now 35-21 at the end of the third in favor of the Bears. The Colts get a touchdown, but the Bears respond with one of their own. The Colts score and get two, but that will not be enough. The Bears, the Bales.
Had a slight stroke at the end there. Forgot how to say Bears, but hopefully I'll get it the next time they play because they get to play again now. Let's spin the wheel and see who our next team is. It's gonna be the Cincinnati Bengals. Which way will the Bengals be going? Oh, they're going east. Northeast, if you will. They're taking on the Browns.
The Browns are already playing again here. They got the Bengals. Let's see if they can get another win. They are not up 7. They are down 7-14, now tied at 14. Now in favor 21-14. In favor of the Bengals. Now 28-28 is a tie. Now 35-28 in favor of the Bengals. The Browns respond. We're tied at 35. The Bengals, that might have been the worst commentary I've ever done. The Bengals come out on top by a field goal, and they're moving on.
Not gonna lie, guys, I'm gonna need some. Wow. The CTE is crazy right now. Hey, Miners, sit back for a major comeback. I'm about to have the greatest commentary arc right now. Trust. That wheel spin, it's going around and around and around, and it's slow, and here it comes. It's gonna be the Oakland Raiders, who are the Las Vegas Raiders. And which way will they be attacking? Looks like they're going southeast. Looks like they're taking on the Cardinals.
Maybe I'm just a homer since I moved here, but the Raiders, I feel like, could be a sneaky good team here. Maybe not. Okay, well, they're in a tie game here, so 7-7. Can they take the lead? They can. But Arizona's going to respond. Now 14s in the fourth quarter. Vegas takes the lead. Can the Cardinals come back? They cannot. Vegas makes the stop, and the Raiders are moving on.
Here's the fun part about these, West states is that I don't actually care how accurate they are. So I just take a big chunk and go like this. And there you go. Wheel time. Let's see what team is next. It's the Titans. Which way will the Titans be attacking? They're going east. Looks like they're taking on Carolina.
Here we go, Panthers, Titans. Who's going to take this one? The Titans are off to a 7-0 lead here. Can they extend their lead? No. Can the Panthers respond? They do with a field goal, 7-3 now at halftime, 14-3 now in favor of the Titans, 14-6. Looking to extend, they do, 21-6. Carolina looking to answer, 21-13, but it is too late. The Tennessee Titans are moving on.
Should I take the gerrymandering here? Nah, they earned their gerrymandering. Should I force a gerrymander and just do one of these? Okay, there we go. And it's time to spin the wheel. Let's see which team is next. It's going to be the Houston Texans. Texans. Which way will they be going? Aren't they landlocked? Looks like they're playing the Saints.
All right, hopefully the Saints can win this one so I can have an easy drawing to do instead of having to return over the entire southern United States. And they're off to a 31-3 lead, so they must enjoy my yapping. I do feel like Drew Brees kind of strikes me as a big yapper. Does anyone else feel that about Drew? Like, I feel like that guy could go on and on. Okay, this game's over.
And as promised, nice and easy here. Let's keep it moving. Let's see which team is next. It's gonna be the Titans again. Which way will the Titans be going? They're going west. I think because that's pointing more up than down, I think it's the Chiefs.
I feel like it's not till recently the Chiefs legend team got really good. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like before they weren't one of the better ones, but, you know, Patrick Mahomes sure helps. And they're off to a 17-14 lead at halftime, 24-14. Can Patrick Mahomes lead them past Warren Moon and the Tennessee Titans? It is 31-21, looking to extend. He does, and that's going to be the dagger. Goodbye, Titans. Hello, Chiefs.
I will still not be giving up the gerrymandering. Wow, my lines are getting really sloppy. Yikes. And we're spinning the wheel. The next team is going to be the Niners. Which way will they be going? They're going east. I almost said west. Yikes. I mean, from the logo, that's pretty much right into Broncos territory, I think.
Will the Niners be knocked off like the Cowboys and Steelers and Packers before them? Let's find out. Either way, we're losing either the Broncos or the Niners here, but the Broncos are the ones who are off to an early lead, 35-14. They got the home field advantage, 42-17 now. Looks like we're going to lose our highest ranked Imperialism team. See ya, 49ers. What a game from John Elway and the Broncos.
Kind of ashamed to see all of our good teams go out early, huh? Like, the Niners were 98 overall, and now they're just gone. We are already down to 20 teams. Let's see who's next. It's going to be the Broncos. Back-to-back games. Which way are they going? They're going south. It looks like they're playing the Saints.
The winner of this game is going to own like 40% of the United States, so this is a big one. The Broncos are off to a lead 14, now 17-10. 17-13. Can the Broncos score over half? They do and make it an 11-point game, now to a 3-point game. Saints actually take the lead here. Broncos respond right before the quarter ends. Saints respond. Broncos respond. Saints respond again. Broncos respond with a touchdown of their own. Now a chance to win it. They put the game away. The Broncos are out on top, 45-42.
Yeah, this one's definitely getting color overlaid. We're not doing a brush for this one. Is that just like not the same color, or am I colorblind? Well, don't answer that question. I'm colorblind, so someone's gonna have to help me out here. All right, let's keep spinning the wheel and see which team's next. It's gonna be the Jets. I believe in this they have the Jets landlocked, so I think they can only play the Giants.
Whoever made this map is a Jets hater, but I've been a fan of the Jets for 14 years, and I hate them too. So there's that. Giants off to a lead, 21-10 here. Now 28-10. Shocking the Jets aren't going to win. I don't exactly have a great history of winning. I've really been a Jets fan for only 14 years. Let me think about that. The Jets with a comeback. I wasn't even paying attention. Hold on. We're about to go into overtime. The Giants with a chance to win it. Now the Jets with a chance to win it. They do. Oh my God, the New York Jets. What do you believe in miracles? I literally stopped paying attention. I thought it was over.
You know what, Jets? I never doubted you for a second. Okay, I guess my final answer is that I've been a real Jets fan for 14 years. That's about when I started watching football. Well, after that absolutely exhilarating game, I don't know what can top that, but the next team's the Lions. Which way will the Lions be going? They're going east. I think we're going to call that the Bengals.
This is for a lot of the Midwest. Can I call that the Midwest? Mid-Atlantic? 21-0 start for the Lions. 28-7 now. 35-7. 35-14. Bengals trying to respond, but looks like the Lions are going to keep up their little run here. I'm not sure how this is happening.
All right, Bengals, it was nice having you. This wasn't exactly your Imperialism to win anyway. And 17 remain. Who will be the last team out of the top 16? The Vikings will be going southeast. Looks like they're taking on the Bears.
Vikings are a team with a lot of history, except they don't have any Super Bowls to show for it. And they're not going to have any Imperialism wins to show for it because the Bears are up 24-7 at halftime, 24-14 at halftime, correction. 31, now 38-14, now 38-22, and the Bears are going to put it away. That's going to do it for the Vikings. Hope you guys had fun. You are not in the top half of the NFL.
This looks just about right to me. Well, with that being said, we are down to 16 teams now. We're down to half the NFL. All right, top half of the NFL. Let's see which team is going to be next. It is going to be the Miami Dolphins. Which way will they be attacking? South. Looks like they're taking on the Buccaneers.
Perhaps among teams with the worst history, the Buccaneers here making a debut, as well as the Dolphins, who have a pretty good history. They're the only team to go undefeated. Can they continue that streak here? They're up 17-7 at halftime. Can they extend their lead? Yes, 24-7. Can Tampa do anything? They cannot. That's going to be an easy win for Miami Dolphins and Dan Marino.
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, we're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl. 'Cause we're the Miami Dolphins. That will always be the greatest fight song in NFL history. But which team is next? It's going to be the Rams. Which way shall the Rams be attacking? They don't think they can go west, so looks like the west team is the Broncos.
Who do you guys think wins between the greatest show on turf and the 2014 Broncos? It's got to be the Rams, right? Well, they're up 28-10 here, 31-10 at halftime, 31-13, 31-20. John Elway's looking Mr. Comeback. Can he make the comeback? No, he's getting stopped by the Rams. That was anticlimactic. The Rams are taking a lot of land here.
Well, that's sure one way to take over the United States, by letting someone else do all the work and then imperializing them. I think that's how Andrew Jackson took over Native America. Am I allowed to make that joke? Is that PG? And it's time to spin the wheel. Let's see which team's next. The Rams twice in a row? No, the Jaguars. Which way will the Jaguars be going? They're going up. That means they're taking on the Rams. I always like when we get to this part of the video where the Jaguars going up means they play the Rams.
Rams and Jags here. Can the Jags pull off the upset? That would be kind of a shocker, huh? Rams are up 7-0, now tied 7-7. Jaguars take the lead 10-7. Rams score a touchdown. Jags get a touchdown. They're up 16-14 at half. Rams score coming out of half 21-16. Now 21-22 in favor of the Jags. Rams respond 29-22. Now looking to put it away. They get a field goal. That's going to be the dagger. The Rams are taking over Jacksonville.
This is an easy one. Take that. See you, Jaguars. Let's keep it spinning. Let's see who the next team's gonna be. It'll be the Dolphins. We already know the Dolphins can only go one way, so the arrows are formality. They're also going north to take on the Rams.
Could be a big matchup here. I think both these teams have the potential to win it all. Miami's off to an early lead, 7-0. Rams score twice, now 14-7. Can Miami score before half? They do, 14-10, but the Rams respond with a field goal. 17-13 is the score. Miami's take the lead. Rams now take the lead back and get another to extend their lead. Dolphins looking to come back, but they can't in time. The Rams are moving on.
Gotta make sure I get Key West down here. What a weird landmass this is. I believe we're down to our final 12 here. Let's see which team's going to attack next. It's going to be the Seahawks. Which way will the Chalks be going? They're going south, which means they get to take on the Rams.
It's just a matter of time before one of these teams upsets the Rams. Could it be the Seahawks? They're off to a lead, 10-3 here into the second quarter. The Rams looking to respond. They do, 10-10. Seahawks charging. They get a field goal, 13-10 at halftime. Can they hold on to their lead? 20-10 now. Rams get a long touchdown, 20-17 is the score. Rams now score a touchdown, 2 minutes left. Seahawks score a touchdown of their own. Can the Rams respond with a touchdown? They can! The Rams get the touchdown at the end, and they are moving on.
I guess the Rams are the new team of the PNW. The Seahawks always make it so far in these, but, you know, tough break.
Here we go, Commanders, Lions. The Commanders have a history, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say their name on YouTube anymore. They're up 14-0, now 21-0. Can the Lions respond? Do they have an answer for the Commanders? 28-0. It does not appear the Lions have any answer. I don't know what happened to them the first two games. They literally beat the Packers, but they cannot beat the Washington Commanders.
And somehow, just like that, we are down to our final 10. Here's our final 10 teams. Here we go. Let's spin the wheel. Let's see which team is going to be next. It's going to be the Rams. Which way will they be attacking? Looks like they can't really go that way. Let's have them play the Raiders, because I think that's close enough.
Rams versus Raiders. This is for officially the entire west side of the United States of America. Can the Las Vegas Raiders pull it off, or will the Rams continue their reign of dominance? The Raiders are down, now up 17-14, now 24-14 into the fourth quarter. The Rams score. They now have a chance to take the lead. They do. They're up by 3. The Raiders have a chance to get it, and they don't. The Rams, once again, are your winners.
It was fun while it lasted. Honestly, good for Kurt Warner. He deserves this. There are 9 teams left. Who will be attacking next? It's going to be the Commanders. Which way will the Commanders be attacking? They're going south. All right, they're taking on the Chiefs.
Here we go, Washington, Kansas City. Who's going to make the Elite 8? It is tied at 7 now, 14-7 in lead of the Chiefs. In favor of the Chiefs, 21-14, 24-14 at halftime, 31-14 now in favor of the Chiefs. They have a 10-point lead going into the fourth quarter. Can they hold on? They're only up by 3. Commanders with a chance to win it. They get it. The Chiefs score the other way. They don't score the other way. They can't score the other way. Wow. Washington defeats Kansas City.
You know what? Kids these days will literally never understand RG3 beating Patrick Mahomes, but we know. We're down to the Elite 8. Which team will be next? We're going to finally see the Ravens. Which way will the Ravens be going? They're going northeast. Looks like they're taking on Philadelphia.
2 teams with really good rosters that have just been kind of coasting to the end. Let's see which of them's going to take it here. It is 7-7, 14-7 in favor of the Eagles. Ravens respond. Eagles get a field goal. Ravens get a field goal at half. It is tied 17-all. Ravens get a touchdown but miss. Eagles get the touchdown and convert. Ravens get a touchdown, get the 2. Eagles get the touchdown, and it's tied right now. Eagles with a chance to win the game. No! The Ravens hold on, 34-31.
I mean, like, literally, they're fighting over no land. So you could just, you know what? Here you go. I think I gave you water at some point. Here you go, Ravens. They're kind of inside your logo, so here, you could just have, like that much. Oh, I accidentally colored over your logo. That's unfortunate. But we are down to 7. Let's see who the next team is. It's going to be the Chicago Bears. Which team will the Bears be playing? Ooh, I think they're playing the Rams. Oh, they're playing the Commanders.
We got the Bears versus the Redacteds. Who's going to win it? The Bears out to an early lead, 7-0 here. Can Washington respond? They can, 7-7. The Bears respond on their own with 10 unanswered. But it is 17-14, now 24-21 going into the fourth quarter. Bears are up by 10, now up by 13. Commanders bring it within 6. They have a chance to win it. They go ahead by 1. The Bears now with their chance to win it. They get 3. The Washington miss their field goal at the end of the game. And the Bears barely survive. 37-35. Yo, bar.
Well, Washington, it was a good run, but it's time for the Bears to take over. And just like that, we're down to 6. Here we go, final 6. Which team is going to be up next? It'll be the Bills. Welcome to the video, Bills. Nice of you to finally show up. You're going northwest. Looks like you're taking on the Bears.
Welcome to the video, Buffalo Bills. Let's see if you are going to just steal everyone's hard work here. We know you have a decent history, but no Super Bowls to show for it. Maybe this could be your Super Bowl. They're up 17-13 here. Bears looking to score. They don't. Bills take an 11-point lead into the fourth quarter. The Bears might have a chance to get it back. They don't. The Bills take down the Bears with a shocker going to the final 5.
I mean, this is fair and square. This is the game of imperialism. You know, you got to win. Got to be the last team standing. Doesn't matter how. They don't ask how, they ask how many. Look alive, final 5, just trying to survive. We got the New York Jets. It does seem like it's the Jets' time to go, huh? Looks like they're taking on the Patriots.
In a way, this could be poetic if the Jets manage to knock off the Patriots after all those years. It is 3-0 in favor of the Jets. I don't want to say anything too soon. 6-0 in favor of the Jets. It is 7-6 in favor of the Patriots. 14-6 in favor of the Patriots at the end of the third. It is tied at 14. Now 21-14. It is now tied at 21. The Jets with a chance to win it. No, the Patriots with a chance to win it. No, overtime. Patriots with a chance to win it. They do. The Patriots win. Womp womp.
The worst part about this video is inviting Tom Brady back into my life. You know what, Jets? We could work with Final 5. You tried your best. That's all that matters. I have a feeling the Patriots are going to win this one, huh? All right, Final 4. Who's up next? It's the Patriots. Which way will the Patriots be attacking? They're going south. Looks like they're taking on the Ravens.
Could be an upset here from the Ravens. I'm just throwing that out there. They're off to a 14-0 lead going into the second quarter. Now 21-0. Can they extend the lead? 28-0. Wow, Patriots, no way you're letting the Ravens do this to you. 35-3. 35-10. Wow, Patriots. What an embarrassing performance. You guys should be embarrassed right now.
Well, somehow the Ravens are moving on. And do some of that. And oh, right, just like that, we got 3 teams left. All right, 3 teams left. Who's it gonna be? The Baltimore Ravens. That means they're playing the Bills no matter what, because I believe they're landlocked. But we'll spin an arrow just for funsies. All right, Ravens, Bills.
Here we go, Ravens and Bills. We're going to take this one a little slower because we are down to the final 3. The Bills get off to an early lead with a touchdown. Can they capitalize and extend their lead? They can. 14-0. Ravens punt it away. Can they score again? Yes, 21-0. Ravens looking to score before half. They don't. The Bills lead 21-0 at half. The Ravens score coming out of half, but the Bills do as well. 28-7, now 28-14. Bills looking to put this one away in the fourth. They do. They're up by 14, and that's going to be too much for the Ravens to overcome. Pretty easy victory there for the Buffalo Bills.
I'm just gonna do one of these. All right, we are down to our final 2 here. Buffalo and LA. Who saw it coming? And now we are going to see which team will be attacking, and it is going to be the Buffalo Bills.
Our Imperialism Championship. We got the Bills and we got the Rams. Jim Kelly's going to find Andre Reed here, but he's going to turn the ball over to the Rams, who are going to give it back to the Bills. Can the Bills score here? They can. 7-0. Looking to extend their lead. Get a field goal here with Tyler Bass. 10-0. The Rams need a score. They need some momentum, and they get it. Kurt Warner to Tyler Higbee. Another great connection. 10-7 is now the score. The Rams have the ball late in the second. They are forced to punt. They get it back, though, and they're driving, looking for at least a field goal. They get the touchdown. Kurt Warner to Isaac Bruce. That's going to put them ahead 14-10 at the end of the first half. They score again, 21-10 here. The Bills now need a touchdown. They get it, and they get the 2. The Rams going the other way. They need a touchdown. They get one. They are now up 10. They are up 7 now, with the Bills kicking a field goal. We might have to go down to the field shortly. Let's see what's going to happen here. The Bills are going to get the ball. Let's go to the field. All right, 3rd and 7 for Jim Kelly. The Bills need a touchdown on this drive. He's going to send his man out in motion. He's going to drop back from shotgun, being rushed by Youngblood. He finds his receiver. It looks like it's going to be Andre Reed for a first down. And there's Cooper Kupp getting advice from Eric Dickerson on the sideline. Kelly now in shotgun with O.J. Simpson at his hip. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. The Bills need to get into the end zone 67 yards away here. They do have 2 minutes and 15 seconds. They're going to be short of the sticks here. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 with 2 minutes remaining. Jim Kelly now from the gun sends O.J. in motion. He's got him, but he's looking over. It's almost intercepted. That would have sealed the game for the Rams. Here we go, 4th and 3. This is it. If they don't get the first down here, the Rams are going to be the Imperialism champions. Kelly's looking. He is sacked. Jack Youngblood with his 5th sack of the game. And that's going to do it. The Rams are going to come out on top. The agony of defeat. Isn't it kind of ironic that the Bills lost in the Super Bowl again? That's so sad for Jim Kelly.
Well, there, I guess you have it. The Rams are your Imperialism all-time champions. Good for my boy Kurt Warner. Shout out. Make sure you guys subscribe for more content. And thank you guys for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.